Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to NXT. Here we are on air live on the ECW Network. This is Brian Cole, joined again by Alec Ternay. Here we are in Kalamazoo, Michigan here, and we have got a barn burner of an evening planned for you guys.
Oh, we're in Kalamazoo. We're in made-up land almost, it seems like. We're finishing up heading to Extreme Rules on Raw, but tonight we begin Money in the Bank.
Absolutely. RPJ made the big announcement last week. The NXT locker room, the NXT fans have been reverberating with anticipation for this. Today, it's the rematch from Takeover. Bobby Mitchell and Eric Silver with even more on the line here tonight.
I'll say we're going to get Bobby and Silva too here.
And this is what makes it so big here. The first time ever main event between the champions of NXT, Walter Scott, Matt Black. But the loser of that match, the Finns versus the winner of Eric Silva and Bobby Mitchell. The winner, of course, becomes the first entrant into the Money in the Bank match at Money in the Bank 3, which is the next event that follows Extreme Rules 3. A lot is at stake here tonight.
Oh, I mean, let's look at this. You talked about it's the first time the champions will fight. Well, it's the first time those champions will be in the same ring, one-on-one versus each other as well.
Absolutely. That's a pay-per-view match. You can put it on any pay-per-view that your heart is content with. But tonight, guys, we are opening up with tag team action. We talked about it a little bit on Raw this week. RPJ has been bolstering the tag team division, reaching out to other companies, reaching out to other owners. And before I can get another word, it looks like Walter Scott is on his way down to the ring here, maybe to address his big main event match here tonight.
Ladies and gentlemen, I stand here before you all with such a great opportunity in my hands in our main event. You see, a little over 2 weeks ago at NXT Takeover Prelude to Violence, I asked for more competition in this brand of NXT. I've been Hardcore Champion since WrestleMania, and entering NXT last week, just one person had truly called me out while I was Hardcore Champion. Last week I put my title on the line in an open challenge against the debuting Alex James, and I'll be the first one to welcome Alex to NXT and give him props for such a great match with myself and for you NXT fans to enjoy. But you see, I heard from Mr. Ryan Paul Jones himself that tonight, for the first time ever, I'd be stepping into this ring with the NXT champion Matt Black. It was only a matter of time before Matt and I crossed paths, and to be honest, it couldn't have come at a better time. Matt, I haven't been shy at saying I'm the premier champion of NXT, and you haven't been shy at saying this is the Matt Black show. But for an Elite One, you sure aren't much of a historian, are you? My history lesson for you is a returning NXT episode just last year. The very first match that set the tone of what we all see today featured myself and one half of the ECW World Tag Team Champions, Bishop. Now, I'll give you your due. You did beat Dick Nicholas and Louis Rivers at WrestleMania to become NXT champion. You did make your name in this company when you went after our ECW World Champion Ryan Asriel before the Royal Rumble event. But you see, this brand has never been solely about you. The Matt Black show, as you like to call it, was built on the Walter Scott Foundation. Tonight, I will show you why I am the premier champion of NXT. I will show you why I am the most naturally gifted performer this brand has ever seen. And then, I will make a special appearance in the coveted Money in the Bank ladder match. Names such as AJ Hawks have won that briefcase. The funny thing is, AJ is a former hardcore champion, just like our current ECW World Champion Ryan Asriel. When all is said and done, I promise you all that you will remember the name of Walter Scott as a future ECW World Heavyweight Champion and face of ECW.
Well, quite a promise being made here by Walter Scott tonight. He looks like he is more than game for Matt Black, and we'll find out, folks, tonight in the main event. Folks, welcome back. Already off to a big start here. Again, we talked about there right before the break. Walter Scott coming out, laying a lot on the line here. He's going to have a lot to live up to, and quite the challenge in defeating our NXT champion Matt Black. Not to take anything away from our hardcore champion, but I think this is going to be maybe the fight of his career so far.
I'll say like you said, it's a huge match feel. I mean, it's one of those things, like you said, we put this on the pay-per-view of anything, and yet we're giving it to these fans free here tonight.
Absolutely. And speaking of the big fight, the tag team division, the stakes continuing to climb here, as of course we know that we have a tag team championship match scheduled for Extreme Rules 3 on the Raw side of things, but on their way to the ring right now are the last two men who challenged the Forever Youngbloods and were unsuccessful in taking down the undefeated streak of these tag team champions. American Justice still seem to have their hands full, though. Now not only with Gabe and Dash here tonight, but they have to have eyes in the back of their head. You never know if the British Hit Squad will be lurking in the shadows or not at this point.
I mean, it's one of those things, both teams. I mean, the Hit Squad really didn't discriminate, so to speak. I will say, what was it, last week that they went right after Gabe and Dash? Gabe and Dash, and completely incapacitated them before the match even started.
Yeah, it was supposed to be a debut match for the British Hit Squad, and they clearly, they made it very clear, I should say, that they're not interested in wins and losses here. They're interested in just getting their point across. Still have not heard from these two men. I'm sure that they don't care to speak their thoughts. They would rather just do it with the fist.
They let their actions say all their talking.
It looks like American Justice is hyped up here tonight. They've been getting quite a following here of late in ECW. A lot of fans rallying behind them. Believe it or not, another man we're going to see in action here tonight. I actually heard that the cyberbully himself, Mason Kronik, said he's taken a liking to Justice Gable and Jimmy John. Kind of hard to believe that Mason Kronik would like anybody, but hey, if he's rooting for you, then more power to you.
Oh, do you think we could get a 6-man with British Hit Squad and Scott Adams and Mason Kronik and American Justice?
You never know. Things seem to be possibly headed in that direction with the British Hit Squad. It looks like they were getting pointers a week or two ago from Scott Adams. You see Dash McNastybones opening this matchup again for him and Gabe and Zane. Justice Gable here, though, wasting no time.
Oh, just blatant knee strikes to the head of Dash.
Tied up there in a clinch on the top rope. We see this from American Justice every now and then, this spurt where these two just really kick it off from the opening bell here, and they are on fire already.
American Justice, it's one of those teams, and they just need to find that consistency. Once they find that, they could probably be our next tag team champions.
Yeah, they looked like they were on a roll there before they ran into the Young Bloods, but we talked about this at length with Detroit, Michigan on Raw. But the Forever Young Bloods are just a different beast. When teams are confronted with just the sheer power and size of Bishop, that's one thing, and it's the veteran experience of Ed Gambit. It presents quite a conundrum here, and nobody's been able to figure it out yet. American Justice, even with some flashes of brilliance there at TakeOver, they just could not figure out what it would take to put him away for good, and Dash McNastybones blocks Justice Gable there with that drop kick.
I'll say he hung up on the ropes, nowhere to go, and Dash is 2 feet to the chest.
Gabe looking like he wants in here, but I don't know. Dash sticking to the fight himself here. Maybe a little uncertain with Gabe's aptitude here in the ring.
maybe he still feels worried for Gabe's safety after the Mason Kronik beating he suffered.
This Justice here off that running drop kick, going to the middle rope. Seen this one before. Justice has no fear of flying, and what a move that was.
Huge move. Don't think we've ever quite seen anything done like that here.
Going up again, but Dash is trying to get away this time with what he's got left in the tank. Dash needs to think about tagging out very soon here. Justice coming off the top of an arm drag, connects.
I didn't even know what Gable was doing. I almost thought he just completely missed.
You gotta really commend the precision here. Not only was that a flying arm drag from the top rope, you don't see very many of those, but it also put Dash right back in American Justice corner, away from Gabe and Zane.
As we know, that's tag team 101.
Yeah, a lot of times these tag team matches are almost like a game of tug of war. You want to pull the other team to your side of the ring as much as possible. And we're seeing it here again. Dash is completely cut off, and there's a big spine buster. Spine buster from Justice Gable here, the power now. And Justice Gable almost is a full package in himself. He's so unpredictable at times with different types of offense we're going to see. Gabe's finally trying to get in here and some breathing room to Dash with McNastybones. And he's right up and over the ropes there.
He's just a man insane right now. Just drop kicking, power bombing, spine busting everyone.
Look at this. Oh, counter. There's a big clothesline from Dash. Finally getting some offense back into this match. It's running a neck breaker. Dash putting it together now.
Honestly, man, Dash and Gabe, they gotta find something. They gotta find that coordination, that teamwork. They gotta be able to snap these losing streaks that they're on.
And they've been sharing losing streaks both in singles and in tag team action. Gabe and Zane came in as a pretty popular prospect. Even was in we talked about before, the fast lane 6-man hardcore championship ladder match. Wait a second, rolls through to a leg bar here.
I was saying, like a nice knee bar right there, torquing and adding pressure to that knee.
We haven't seen something like that very often from Gabe and Zane. That was almost out of nowhere. Oh, drops another elbow. Justice now. We're talking about with Dash. I think Justice has been in the ring the longest amount of time here. John has not been legal yet in this match. Looks like he's thinking the same thing here. There's a whip into his own corner, and there's the tag.
I'll say, had to give him one more shot to the face for good luck.
Oh, look at this. Oh, a big splash from the corner. And Jimmy in position here. Leapfrogs over for the double stomp.
Innovative offense from American Justice. And a tag right back out.
Oh, that's very unorthodox. The frequent tags like this, but Gabe able to recover. Just the counter hands. Bring it. Oh, connecting that Inzane.
Oh, Gable had no idea where that was coming from.
Yeah, we see the opponent hit the ropes in that handspring, and then really switch all the momentum back into that enzuigiri motion. And it's going to throw you off. You don't know where you should be putting your hands at the block, and then you caught all that foot right to the face. Gable still trying to get his wherewithal back here, crawling towards Jimmy John, but not quite there. It's Gabe, just kicks him in the spine. Gabe insane here. Big haymakers knock him off of his feet.
So he's just teeing off now, just going to work.
The big spine buster of his own. Hey, look at this.
Spine buster of his own, and using the leverage.
He's got a full stack on him there at the pin, but not enough to put away Justice Gable. Giving a little battle cry here as he charges. Oh, he's going for the big boot in the corner. Couldn't find a home for it. And Justice firing back with punches of his own here. Takes him down with that hook.
I'll say Gable's here feeling reinvigorated now.
Oh, look at this. Wheelbarrow here into a bulldog.
Oh. Face first.
Takes him out. Unorthodox little reverse drop hold there. He goes to a leg bar of his own.
I'll say turnabout's fair game right here.
Almost like an Achilles tendon lock here. He's got the leg in a very, very bad spot. Gabe needs to get out of this. Oh,
they're just ripping on it.
Dropkick comes up short. Oh, look at this. Oh, he spins the arm with his fingers and the wrist. For taking a lot of damage from that.
And there it goes. Now the start gets to work on that arm.
Oh. The synchronicity here of American Justice. Again, another wheelbarrow into a senton.
Oh, Froggy. Jimmy John with the springboard frog.
Oh, a senton of his own. Putting together some offense here.
Just killing the midsection of Gabe.
Gabe trying to counter here. It's an arm drag off on a big clothesline connects. Make that number 2. Oh. fires back and misses, and there's another one. Leaving clothesline, and he tips up. Mason throws him to the wrong turnbuckle. Oh, but he connects with that big boot he was looking for. That's what he was looking for earlier on Justice. He connects with it.
Well, that might be it.
Dude, oh, Jimmy able to somehow kick out of that. Snap that boot off. Wow.
I guess there's the good thing that Jimmy wasn't in the match so long. Able to take Gabe's best shot and kick out.
Kick out and come back with a series of punches there. Jimmy here looking for something big. He's got him up. No. Gabe lands on his feet.
I'll say slid out the back door right there.
Oh. Now he's thinking smart here. Gets him out of his own turnbuckle. Make sure Justice doesn't get the tag in there. Dash looks recovered, and we got a little bit of a tandem work here from Gabe and Dash now on their court. Wait a second. What is this going to be? Oh my gosh. Powerbomb into the Inzane.
I'll say back and back of the head. One simultaneous strike.
Oh, Dash getting fired up with these big chops. Oh, wait a second. Jimmy.
Oh, the boot puts a halt to it.
Hey, cut him off. And the head scissors connects.
We have NC thinking Fox. Oh, Dash knows to get out the way here.
Dash recovered there in time. But slingshot into the shoulder block, though.
Just hurling his body at him.
You think that he can hit him from that far away, certainly. Not sure what Jimmy's going for here. He's on the ring apron.
But that's good. As much slack as I give American Justice, man. I was gonna say he can't be that dumb.
Wait a second. Oh, what a drop kick! But he did some damage to himself there as well. Might be still feeling the effects of that buckle bomb Inzaguri.
I say he called Dash straight in the face.
Back up to his feet, and there's the tag to Justice. Oh, wait a second, we've seen him use this before.
Here we go.
Spine buster and the leg lariat from the middle rope. Just enough to put away Dash here, too. No, Dash kicks out.
That's just I feel like dumbfounded look, I think, for Dash.
Mentioning though, Gabe out of the picture. Oh, we've seen this from Justice Gable many a time before.
And there's no escape.
This is usually the end here. There's no sign of relief, and Dash You gotta wonder today. It seems like this has just been a little bit of deja vu again and again. We've seen Dash team up with his brother McNastybones before, but Gabe Inzane has just seemed to drop the ball on him twice now in a row in these big tag team matches.
Just nothing coming forward for him. It might be one of those things. Go back to the well and pick another partner, maybe.
See if you're getting here's the submission hold, this Lotus lock as he rolls through that sunset flip and butterflies him here with the legs pulling on the neck of the arms. You can't reach for the ropes. His feet are cut off from the ropes, and his partner was face down on the floor outside of the ring. Thus, this Gable forcing Dash McNastybones to submit here in our opening contest on NXT. I hope the British Hit Squad were watching this closely, because when American Justice is firing on all cylinders, they are a force to be reckoned with.
I mean, force to be reckoned with. We still haven't even seen the British Hit Squad actually in the ring as a tag team unit.
No, but we have seen both of these. When we've seen the debut of Alex James last week. Of course, this is the first time we've seen the Ben Hopkins since TakeOver in action officially. There's been a little bit of a back and forth between Ben Hopkins and Alex James. They are going to get to it here tonight. First time meeting for these two. It's going to be a huge match here on NXT tonight.
Oh, absolutely. The kid that shocked the world last week against Walter Scott. Can he finally put that nail in the coffin, that emphatic, I'm here, if he beats Ben Hopkins?
We're going to find out up next, folks. after the break.
Don't mind me. I'm just waiting my portion of the show to as long as it should be. I mean, probably not as long as it should be, but you should deservedly more. For those of you that didn't seem to watch the last episode of NXT, allow me to fill you in. I stood up to a bully. Me, stand up to a bully, eh? And I showed him what for. You don't mess with me, Kronik. You don't mess with me. You should know this by now. Because I'll kick your head off. And as I said, I'm going to build my vampire brick by brick, so I'm not well. I'm sick. I'm sick of the fact that you people think you can act the way you do and get away with it. So, you know, you cheer bullies and cowards who attack people from behind. And then the second I do stuff like that, it's wrong. You have a problem, and I'm going to make sure that it's taken care of. And that starts with your new golden child, Alex James. Alex. The only thing I have a problem with you is that you're a person. I don't like people. I'm going to beat you like everyone beats your local sports team. Oh well. Maybe one day you'll be able to shine alongside the big boys, but for now, I'm just going to beat you up. And it's a Hopkins thing. You wouldn't understand, there's the catchphrase, love it. Now I'm just going to go back to staring awkwardly at the camera to wait my portion of the show. Yeah.
Folks, we are back here as we received, it seems like a disgruntled Ben Hopkins here in his choice of opponent tonight. I don't know, still questioning his whole approach to handling the Mason Kronik situation that he's got in front of him. I understand why he's upset, but I don't quite agree with super kicking a man who just won his debut match. I figured we would have found another way. The upstanding citizen that Ben Hopkins claims to be.
Are you kidding me? Mason Kronik ruined Ben's NXT debut win. So what does it matter that his NXT debut win was ruined by Ben Hopkins? That just turnabout is fair play right there.
You know, I think most people like an Alex James would do if he was in this case. When he would go and maybe petition to R2J and just get a one-on-one match. Wait a second, it looks like Alex James got a microphone in hand here. Maybe he's going to address some things that Ben Hopkins said about him here. And, well, the fans here humbling Alex James, and the fans telling him that you deserve it. Maybe he deserves another shot at Walter Scott.
Well, this kid impressed the hell out of me last week.
Ben, I heard what you said, but I'm no golden boy. I'm not perfect. See, I may never be perfect again after what I did to all those people. Ben, just because I'm not perfect doesn't mean I'm not ready to run with the big boys. You saw the match I had against Walter Scott. Even though I lost, I had a lot of people talking about me and what I can do. Ben, this is only the beginning. I'm ready to take on anyone in ECW. But for now, I got you. And Ben, you're just in my way. And since you're in my way, of what I want, I'm gonna have to beat you. So you can realize just what I got. And I am what I say I am.
Well, Alex James promising a victory here tonight over Ben Hopkins. Ben Hopkins may have struck a nerve with this young man.
So I think that kid, he may be getting a little bit ahead of himself.
Well, he's taken on one of the top 10 of the CWI rankings that were recently published by All Stars. So again, we can go back and forth on this all night long. Number 5 and number 6 on the list with Mason CyberBully Kronik and Ben Hopkins. So Alex James, of course, just making his debut here. I got to think that he's going to be on that list next year, though, the way he's going. First, he's got to make it through this man tonight. Man who had quite the debut at TakeOver, despite the Mason CyberBully controversy.
Can you believe these fans are booing him? And what I must say, the reason why Ben is so great is because look at that jacket. Such tassel power right there.
Well, Ben Hopkins does have quite a unique fashion sense, I guess you would say. I mean, I can't say I've seen very many men who wrestle with their face embroidered on their tights.
Look, he thinks that he's a very good-looking man.
Well, I'll tell you what, he might have said the wrong thing here about the Kalamazoo, Michigan. Here we go.
Oh, look at this. Just showed him that he is nothing to be played with.
Alex James, you're telling him to bring it on as well. Wait, oh!
Huge spine buster.
Ben's strategy kind of coming back around there and biting him in the rear end, and Alex James now controlling him, and this is not what Ben Hopkins wants to find himself. We found out in Alex James' debut against Walter Scott that he was quite the grappler here.
I'll say, with Walter, we found out that his technical prowess is up there with some of the best, and that he can take on anyone with it.
Walking in this rear chin lock here, Ben Hopkins getting his charisma and his strength siphoned out here as he fights to his feet, finally breaking free from this, and connects the flying forearm.
Big forearm, completely catching Alex off guard.
Alex is right back up. Look at this, swinging away on Ben Hopkins here, backing him into the turnbuckle. Oh no! Oh, come on now!
The greatest eye poke in the world.
This is exactly what I was talking about here. The fans were so enamored with this man in his debut at TakeOver, and now he's giving them every reason to dislike him ever since.
Well, let's face it, they turned his back on him when they started cheering for Mason Kronik.
Alex, you're out to dry and just slam dunks him on that middle rope. Ben here not taking Alex James lightly at all. Or excuse me, he's taking him lightly. I said backwards here. Taking Alex James very lightly. Oh, goes right back to the headlock here on him again. Ben Hopkins, not a fan of being controlled here in this ground wrestling environment that Alex James is becoming him to.
I'll say the aggravation is just, you can see it building on Ben's face right now.
Hey, I think that he was in control for the most part there in that match with Asher Crane. Asher Crane looked good, but Ben Hopkins seemed to have an upper hand distinctly. And here, it's just a completely different scenario. He tried to get in the head of Alex James, and Alex James threw it right back in his face. And now Ben's the one kind of playing catch up here. Oh, look at this rake in the face again. Come on now, ref.
Oh, the ref can't do anything.
Oh, he's raking him again in the turnbuckle here.
Look, sometimes you just gotta show the new kid exactly who's better.
Oh, and he just drops him on his face as well. He's not even giving him a chance to recover here. damage. He could damage the vision of Alex James. This could be a premature end of this night for this kid. He takes one too many fingers to the eye socket there. Alex James finally up and fighting again here. Firing back his punches and elbows. Whoops, baseball slide through here. Hurricane Rana and Ben Hopkins going almost through the middle rope. Getting the hell out of dodge. Alex James coming back up and over right in front of us.
I'll say not letting anything stop him. He's carrying that same momentum that he had with Walter Scott forwards.
He knows that he made an impact in that debut. And he wants to carry that impact straight through this match here tonight. Swings a missile, then wraps around, but Alex James counters with arm drag.
I'll say caught all the momentum on that spin around and just really took Ben's momentum against him.
Alex here. Oh, nice Arabian moonsault there. And look at this. Today, Ben clutching the knee there. His leg might have buckled under the weight of Alex James landing on his shoulders. That's not what Ben Hopkins wants. Alex James, we know he focuses in on the leg. He used that calf hold on Walter Scott in his debut. And look, he's going right back to the leg now. Oh!
Can you imagine if this kid wins? If this kid beats Ben Hopkins?
But you want to talk about shooting yourself into the position on everybody's radar. That's a way to do it. And he just clobbers Ben Hopkins with that clothesline. But Ben finally able to recover here and snaps him over with that leg drag takedown.
I'll say maybe Ben's stepping out of that little bit of a daze there.
Going from behind here. Oh, just posits him on his neck with that release tiger suplex.
Awesome. Dangerous tiger suplex.
Thought maybe he was going to give him that sit-up face buster again. Ben here. Oh, he's targeting the back of the neck, and there's a drop kick right to the back. Alex James now clutching at his throat.
We know it. Well, you know where his Descent to Madness hits on. It hits that right on that back of the neck, that shoulder blade area.
Alex James here. Oh, that was a very unique release tiger bomb we've seen him use in the past. Measuring Ben Hopkins here. Wait a second, what's he thinking here? Oh, and a stop to the back of the knee. He could have destroyed the ligaments there of Ben Hopkins' leg with that.
I'll say
Right
going to single leg Boston.
Right back to the hold here. Ben Hopkins is in a very bad spot. He rolls through. Oh, just finally getting out. And Alex James fighting back. Swing and a miss here. Pele kick connects. Into the cover here, trying to put Ben away. No, Ben Hopkins quickly powering out.
This kid is carrying all the momentum right now.
Second row here. Going slow to his feet. His legs are taking an incredible amount of damage. Wait a second, Alex James, lands on his feet. Oh, then misses there. Oh, and he pokes him in the eye. Oh, come on.
It's so great.
Oh, he spikes him with a brainbuster this time.
That was a slow, delayed brainbuster at that.
Alex James misses. Ben Hopkins fires back another forearm.
Catch them with some stiff hard forearm.
And a big brainbuster there of his own. Wait a second here. This is the reason. Positioning himself across the ring. Oh, it's talking trash here. Alex James is trying to recover here, but he gets a Bronco Buster in the corner.
Ben just let him know that he is still that much better than him.
Alex James, he was trying to stick another finger in the eye. Thank God Alex James saw that one coming. Oh, he goes right back with the knee. Oh, no, again. Right to the leg again. Oh, my God. Just trying to tear that leg off of Ben Hopkins altogether.
I'll say, he's eared in with, almost, putting the crosshair, the target hairs, if you will, in that knee. Ever since that moonsault.
Go for the moonsault here again. Oh, Ben gets out of the way. This is good. Maybe the damage to the knee prevented him from connecting with that. Ben blocks him there. Ben Hopkins. Alex James trying to pull himself up here. He is just talking more trash than they. Oh, connects with another shot. Oh, the big drop kick to follow it as well.
That drop kick was straight to the face too.
Alex James is stunned here. And wait a second. Ben Hopkins has got it here. No, just into madness. Just into madness center of the ring. The damage has been done, and Ben Hopkins wins.
Was one trip to madness, and Alex James is put away.
It all started with the first hanger to the eye. Alex James' vision was possibly damaged from the onset here. He still fought it very impressively, but it just wasn't enough. Ben Hopkins zeroing in, and right here, man, just flattens him out with that release tiger ball.
Like I said, just one trip. And just that one trip into madness, and he's out of the match.
Alex, he tried to hype himself up before the match here, so that Ben was just in his way, but Ben was a much bigger obstacle than I think he could have fathomed here. Ben Hopkins continues his winning ways in NXT. Speaking of winning ways, we've seen both of these men last week at the beginning and the end of NXT. Dallas really kicking Saeed out the door with an incredible beatdown performance in our opening contest with Mason Kronik. We're still talking about how he went through not only Anthony Adams on NXT Wrestling, but Gabe and Inzane on SmackDown a couple nights later. These two big, powerful sluggers are going to go head-to-head here tonight.
Oh, it's going to be just a crazy, intense, aggressive match that is about to play out right here.
Yeah, a lot of momentum here at stake.
Nobody pray for me, even a day for me. Yeah. Be humble. Sit down. 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 All that I'll be thinking that he's flexing on me. Get the fuck off my stage, you're missing me. Get the fuck off my dick, that ain't right.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to NXT. What a match we just seen between Alex James and Ben Hopkins. It's Walter Scott. Oh, look at this approaching Matt Black backstage. We're looking maybe for the respect of his fellow champion.
So do you really think that this is going to happen?
come on, Walter Scott's an upstanding competitor here. At least Matt Black can show him a little bit of respect. Is shaking his hand really going to cause that much trouble for him? I really highly doubt it.
If the man didn't shake the boss's hand, what makes you think he's going to shake Walter's hand when Walter just still has been downplaying the fact that this is the Matt Black show?
What's Bobby Mitchell doing here? Just blown by everybody backstage here. You gotta think that
Mr. Cool himself walking back there.
He must already think that he's the number one contender here tonight. Walter Scott trying to shake off the effects of Matt Black, basically spitting in his face here. Eric Silva, this is rap history. Eric Silva got that impromptu title opportunity not too long ago here on NXT. Might be sizing up Walter Scott here again for the rematch.
I mean, let's first face it. Eric has to win his match first.
Wait a second! Today!
He is here!
France's greatest export is here at NXT. We've been hearing about the debut. I can't believe what I'm seeing here.
Ladies and gentlemen, John Blackos is officially here.
John
on NXT.
Blackos arriving here unexpectedly tonight. It looks like he's going to be addressing the fans here tonight as well.
We told you that debut was coming soon.
Listen to this ovation for John Blackos here tonight on NXT. Who knew that he was even in the building?
I say, who knew when they said soon was going to be soon now? Like now.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, ECW fandom, NXT, I have arrived. Yes, indeed, John Blackos is finally in a El Dorado Championship Wrestling ring. You've been waiting for that moment for a long time. Oh yeah, I know it. I know you've been waiting. Fans around the world asking me, when is John going to debut? When is John Blackos going to debut? When is John Blackos going to show up? Well, guess what, you lucky bastards? Tonight is the night where John Blackos makes his debut. Well, not really. I'm sorry. I'm teasing you right now. Unfortunately, it's not my in-ring debut. I'm sorry, ladies and gentlemen. I know you all wanted to see me compete here tonight. Because let's be honest, that video package, it was only about, like, what, 20% of what I can do in this square circle? Yeah, only 20%. So, no, you're gonna have time to see exactly what John Blackos is about very soon. But ECW, NXT, probably one of the most promising rosters in pro wrestling today. ECW is growing each and every week, growing to a bigger audience worldwide, live here on Twitch.tv. And seeing the talents around here, who could argue with that? I mean, you got guys like Alex James, Mason Kronik, the Ben Hopkins, Dallas, Bobby Mitchell, Alex Silva, and of course, the two champions, Walter Scott and Matt Black, which, by the way, I have eyes on you both. But let's not get ahead of ourselves. Let's not spoil everything right now. Because, to be fair, I'm not going to come out here and ask for a title shot right off the bat. No. I'm I'm gonna climb the mountain, and each step is gonna be important. Each step I take is gonna make me closer and closer to one of these titles. But, you know, I might have said too much for the night. Just know that John Blackus is indeed here in NXT. And I'm not here to take over. I'm not here to be a cyberbully. No. I am here to make an impact. And you just saw the first strike of that impact tonight. So thank you very much for listening to me. Thank you very much for the amazing reception you gave me here tonight. ECW-NXT, you haven't heard the last of me. That is for damn sure.
John Blackos harnessing the energy of the NXT fans here tonight. And what a speech that was. Today, I don't recognize this. Wait a second. This night continues to get bigger. Kevin Cash is here.
Oh, you're gonna have to give me a refresher. I don't even think I even know who this is.
Kevin Cash just became a free agent on the market. He challenged for the AWF Internet Championship back in 40 days before their biggest event of the year. Man, he's a veteran. He has been around for years today. Years and years upon years. I would say almost a decade here in the industry. This is incredible.
We're giving you shock value.
He's got a microphone too. This is unprecedented here.
Well. If it isn't John Blackos. Nice to meet you, kid. So let me introduce myself. First of all, welcome to NXT. Second of all, hi there. I'm Kevin Cash, and I'm kind of a big deal. No, don't worry, John. I'm not gonna take away your spotlight, so you don't have to run back and tell your friends that people were stealing your spotlight. I'm not gonna ruin your debut, because trust me, I'm glad for you, John. You're one hell of a talented competitor. You're a great wrestler, John. I mean, everywhere else, people were giving you nicknames like the French Sensation, the Human Energizer Bunny, because you can take a lick and keep on kicking. And it's admirable, John. And the fact that you're making your debut here at big times, ECW-NXT, it's great. I'm proud of you. But at the same time, I don't know if you know this, John, but I'm making my debut here tonight, too, in NXT, in ECW. And I've been doing this for about a good half a decade, maybe 5 or 6 years, give or take, more or less, you know. And I think it's just kind of funny that the person that got all the mentions, the person that got brought up the most, the person that got the hype video, is you. Someone who's only been here for about 3 years, hasn't really won a title, not really that much of a household name yet, more of a trend. You see, you haven't major mark here, John. But this is where I want to help you. Because you see, everywhere that I go in virtual wrestling, I win championships. You know, in the virtual wrestling feds that matter. And I want to see you do the exact same thing, John. You're a great person. You're one hell of a competitor, like I said. But I want to help you get elevated to the next level. And I just think it's the perfect timing, the perfect place is right here in ECW-NXT. You and I, finally, in the ring. That's right, John, I'm challenging you to a match. Because I want to see exactly what you can do. I want to see if you truly deserve to be here in NXT, right here, right in front of me. Oh, no. We're not going to do that right now. No. I'm only here to, make my appearance and let everyone know that I'm also here as well. But whenever the time, whenever the place seems the best for both you and me, not just you, then we can talk about our match. But until then, John, I hope you find everything you're looking for here. Because I already have.
Shenanigans and such.
Why should you watch TPGW? Here's why.
Folks, we are back. We are still feeling the vibrations here, the energy from what appears to be two big debuts back to back. I hadn't even heard anything. Kevin Cass flying completely under the radar for me here. But I tell you what is indicating on our radar here in a big way is this battle of the heavyweights we're about to see here. Man who has made more of an impact in return to NXT that I've seen in quite some time. Dallas Chandler here on a mission, on a path of personal redemption here, and he's not taking any prisoners in his wake.
I would say, let's think about it. Dallas Chandler made more of an impact in that one night of TakeOver than his first run here when he got injured.
It's incredible the transformation that this man has made. I had known that he had returned to the independent scene and was working for other promotions globally. But I did not know he was going to be returning to NXT when he did at TakeOver, and I'm still dumbfounded by the way that he made short work of Saeed last week on NXT. With all due respect to him, I don't think he's going to make short work of Mason Kronik here tonight. But I do think that he will give Mason Kronik one hell of a fight, and that's what these fans want to see here in Michigan.
I mean, if he makes short work of Mason Kronik, man, we might need somebody needs to figure out. He needs to give the antidote to Ben Hopkins. That's what he needs to do.
If he finds a way through Mason Kronik here tonight, I'm going to maybe have to get a one-on-one interview with this man and question whether or not he's on the payroll of Ben Hopkins. Well, we can guarantee one thing here, though. This will not be a repeat of Mason Kronik versus Gabe and Inzane, as we saw on SmackDown last week.
Let's face it. I mean, if he throws one punch that connects, he's already doing better than Gabe did.
You can feel the atmosphere here changing already as the lights are going down. The CyberBully has entered the venue, and this is about to be a fight.
Oh, it's like intensity personified right there.
Oh, it's just static electricity around here. Just that ice cold glare from all the way up the ramp. We can feel it here at our table. It's piercing through us.
It's giving me shivers down my spine.
You know, I think if the boss calls on us today, I'm going to have to volunteer you for the Mason Kronik one-on-one interview. I don't know that I can sit down in the same room with this guy. He scares me to death quite here. And for Ben Hopkins to get the one-up on him like he did, I can imagine that Mason Kronik is not in a good mood still here. And it's probably still leaving a bitter taste in his mouth. But Dallas Chandler, as tough as he is, as bad as he is, he's going to have to be careful here tonight.
I'm just surprised that Mason Kronik hasn't gone to salt out Ben yet.
You know, I honestly think, as we saw last week, that he may not have to go seek out Ben. I think Ben is, you know, trying to push his buttons, trying to get to him first. And we know that Ben Hopkins obviously was in our last match here. I'd wager a bet that he's still in the building. I don't know. Hopefully he will mind his business and not get involved in this affair. But we do know that he is here still. Here we go. Look at this. A little back and forth between these two here. Nope. Oh, Dallas caught that punch. Taking it to Mason Kronik here. It was Mason Kronik who open hand slapped Anthony Adams last week on NXT. Dallas Chandler not one to worry about the feet in front of him here as Mason Kronik catches him with that spine buster. Kronik looking to make him pay. Oh, just breaking at the face. Ropes. On the brakes, Chandler got out of the way. Oh, went for the head button. Dallas with the reversal, their jawbreaker. Firing back here on Mason Kronik. He's up trapped in the corner. Shoulder right to the midsection and a big forearm to the back. Dallas trying to get the one up here. Mason Kronik. Oh, just lays him across the top rope. Now just using the knees, just driving the knees right in. Muay Thai clinches him and knocks him to the floor. Wait a second here. Oh no. It was too good to be true. Dallas Chandler's made it back into the ring here. Ben Hopkins coming out here. No, oh god, he's coming over here, sitting next to you today.
Well, he's only making NXT better.
Oh, this match was already off to a great start here. Because Mason Kronik, oh no, Dallas caught him with an elbow. Just like that, Ben Hopkins might have cost Mason Kronik this match. His first loss here at NXT. Oh, he gets the shoulder up. Well, I thought he was coming over here to sit next to us, but apparently he's getting a closer look here at Mason Kronik and Dallas Chandler from the ringside right next to the apron. The referee's backing away. He has no business here ringside.
What do you mean he has no business being here? Let's face it. He has beef with Mason Kronik. Mason Kronik ruined his moment, so I mean he's just here to be the thorn in Mason's side.
If he stays out here like this any longer and continues to affect the match the way he already has. Oh, Dallas again very defiant here in the face of Mason Kronik, and Ben Hopkins is a fan of this. He's going to be a fan, a thorn in his fan's side. He's going to be a thorn in my side if he keeps this up. Oh, Mason with that big thrust kick here. We've seen this from him before. Oh! Referee getting barreled into there. Mason Kronik, what a slam! Choke slam with both hands around the throat. Dallas Chandler here into the cover. Oh, Dallas Chandler getting his shoulder up here. Ben Hopkins, there's an interest in Dallas Chandler feigning a little bit there at the side of that near fall.
I think Mason was just clubbing away.
I mean, these two are just going back and forth here today. Dallas Chandler is giving Mason Kronik, I think, the fight he's been looking for.
And Dallas knows it. Taking a little time, telling the fans.
Let's lock it up here. Oh, big forearm there from Mason. Oh, and there's a clubbing shot to the shoulder blades. Oh, wait a second. We see this from him. No, he just throws Dallas Chandler over. That release fisherman suplex just turns a man inside out.
It's almost like a deadlift fisherman, just picking him right up off the ground.
Here, hammering away in the turnbuckle nearest us here. And just launches him right at Ben Hopkins ringside.
Just launches him.
Crossfire out of nowhere! He got him up the body punch to set it up. Dallas somehow kicking out. He's back up to his feet here.
And just going to town with those uppercuts. Oh, and one more to the corner again. And Kronik with the just taste the drop kick there.
Oh, look at this. He's right back up as well, though, as he snaps down by the legs.
Yeah, like you said, these two are just going back and forth on each other.
So Dallas Chandler formerly called himself the baddest man in all of the land, but he's almost living up to it here. And not very many people can say they are able to stand toe-to-toe with Mason Kronik like this.
Oh, wait, he just ate that headbutt from Kronik, though.
Oh, and a big knee in the corner as well. All of that momentum and force of Mason Kronik here. Oh, Ben Hopkins knows what this feels like. Shades of takeover here. Just stomping the mud hole in him. Dallas reversal here.
I think he was looking for those punches again. Those rabid boxing punches to the stomach.
It is Dallas. All the momentum taking him up to the second rope and belly-to-belly suplex. Into the cover. Two. Is this enough to put away Kronik? No, he kicks out again.
And Ben is looking on intent. He thought that was it.
We're going to take a moment here to look back at all of this action. This match is broken down so quickly here. Those knees from Kronik, that huge elbow from Dallas right there. That was off the distraction from Ben Hopkins. Kronik would fire back with moves like this big two-handed choke slam. And here, Dallas Chandler right back at you with this huge belly-to-belly. You don't see that from the middle rope very often, but that is a powerful throw. For a man like Dallas Chandler here. And Kronik is getting back up again.
These two just aren't stopping.
Oh, and there he's got trapped. Trapped again. Look.
It's complete aggression moving forwards.
Oh, wait a second. Here, go for the whip into the ropes. Kronik looking for an avalanche. Oh, no, the referee got in the way. Referee in the way here. Wait, what is Ben doing? No! Trying to throw a steel chair in the ring here. Looks like Dallas Chandler has tossed it back out at him, though. Dallas Chandler was nothing to do with it.
Oh, if Dallas was a smart man, he would have just taken the chair and knocked Mason out.
I think Dallas has added up a Ben Hopkins here at ringside as well. An exchange of words here. Wait a second. Mason Kronik capitalizes, though. I think he was to be the only person to lay a hand on Ben Hopkins at this point. Wait a second. Ben's got a chair. Oh! Our worst fear is coming to realization here. coming to fruition. Ben Hopkins ruining a great match here on NXT. Dallas is not happy about this. Boy, Ben's got that steel chair again. No! Come on!
Everyone is fair play. You don't want Ben's help. Ben will, I guess, give you a different type of help.
Oh, no. He can't get his hands up. Oh! Ben Hopkins. I guess on the scorecard now it's Mason 1, Ben 2. Ben Hopkins said he was going to get Kronik back and does it again. He's just poking the bear at this point today. The wrath of Mason Kronik is going to overflow. He gets his hands on Ben Hopkins.
He is just taunting the fans and just tell them just to give them all the hate that they want.
Well, you want to talk about hate? There is enough hate to go around in this match. It's the rematch I think that everybody thought they wouldn't be getting this soon, but we're getting it right here, and it's a #1 contender match.
I'll say we don't even get a teaser match or anything in between. We literally are gonna go from the match to the rematch. That's exactly what we're doing.
It's up next. It's not going to be pretty. You know, we wondered, the steel cage might have been the only thing that could contain these two, but there's not going to be anything to contain them here tonight. These two are going to possibly steal the show here. I think they're going to give Walter and Matt a run for their money. Folks, we are back, and the main events are descending upon us here in Kalamazoo, Michigan, and it looks like Eric Silva is seeking out the boss here, maybe to thank him for the opportunity. We know that Eric Silva has recently noted that RPJ has been a mentor to him since he's joined the NXT brand. He looks up to the boss a lot, maybe probably along with him. But speaking of the boss, look at this.
We know the boss, he was highly impressed with him at TakeOver.
Well, he made this match official himself. He wanted these two to understand what they've done for the brand. And speaking of which, this was sent out by Eric Silva here before NXT went on air on his official Twitter, the Eric Silva. You can follow him there. He said, there seemed like there was a lot of people who were kind of doubting him coming off TakeOver, that Bobby won the match. But he says the best is yet to come for Eric Silva. #Outlaw Uprising.
What's a pretty bold claim right there.
Yeah, Eric Silva has been very upset, as evidenced by the end of TakeOver, and in recent weeks, a lot of things have been said behind the scenes between these two. They do not get along, as we all know, but he said that Bobby Mitchell took the easy way out, that he didn't actually beat him. Bobby Mitchell has refuted that entirely, but look at this today. This is what followed Eric Silva's tweet. The board at Call All-Stars saw the tweet, quoted the tweet, and could we see these two carry this rival through Call All-Stars 10?
I mean, that's a huge ground to be on. To have a match here at Call All-Stars 10 would be
it'd be a huge ordeal for these two. It would be a monumental milestone in their careers thus far. But speaking of milestones, their journey continues here through NXT tonight. And this, I believe, might be one of the most anticipated rematches that ECW has had thus far in our 3 years of existence.
I can't think of a more match that I have been hyped more and been ready to see part 2 of than these two right here.
They had one of the most memorable steel cage matches, one of the most memorable pay-per-view matches I have seen firsthand in a very long time back at the Sprint Center in Kansas City. A lot of people wondered how would they top that steel cage match, and I just have no doubt that these two young men, they're going to do it here tonight. Two men who were flying under the radar in their debut as a tag team. And RPJ has been, said off and on the record both that he didn't know what he was going to do with these two guys when he first signed them. Had no idea. Put them up as a tag team, and obviously that did not work out for either of them. But
I'll say they imploded on each other faster than you can make popcorn, basically.
But the rivalry that has followed has been nothing short of exhilarating to see it unfold. Whether you like Bobby Mitchell or not, whether you not like Eric Silva or not,
I mean, it's caught the whole community, the whole wrestling community by storm, if you will.
The talks of the CWI 100. Both of these men made the CWI 100. They were up there with some of the very best in our industry, all based off of one match at TakeOver.
I'll say one match, 1 month's worth of work, and they made it on there.
Eric Silva making his way down the ring, but Bobby Mitchell isn't wasting any time here. Wait a second, Eric Silva, he can't get his hands up. Bobby Mitchell clotheslines him.
We talked about topping the steel cage match, and they're not even wasting any time. The explosiveness is already happening.
Well, this is exactly what I was talking about. Without the steel cage here to contain them, this match has already started outside of the ring. The bell hasn't rang, but the referee is demanding Bobby Mitchell into the ring. This match begin. Eric Silva here hasn't even got his jacket off. He takes Bobby out with a crossbody.
Goes flying. I'll say not even letting Bobby get back into the ring, just completely going out after him.
Well, this might be an indication of Walter Scott comes up short in the main event here, that these two men could be vying for that hardcore championship. Oh, Bobby driving the lower back of Eric Silva right into the barricade there. Iron away on him again. Takes him down for snap mirror. Eric Silva fighting through the pain, coming right back at him here. Throws him right over near the barricade here. The referee has lost control of this. I mean, the bell hasn't even rang here. We have to have a winner in this match, though. This is breaking down quickly. Eric Silva going down here. Bobby Mitchell has been vicious here. We've talked about this mean streak he has developed as a result of this rivalry. Silva's trying to fight back, but Bobby Mitchell has had him completely cut off from the beginning of this match. It still hasn't even began here.
I mean, he's taken it completely to air. Like you said, this might be the most aggressive we have seen Bobby. I mean, but it's the highest stakes is on the line. Like, they know whoever wins this gets the next title shot.
Well, they've both been in the ring with Walter. Eric Silva has been one-on-one with Matt Black. Bobby Mitchell has unfinished business with Matt Black here. You know, it is extremely high stakes. I mean, this is a boiling point, a breaking point for the two of these men. The referee just throwing his hands in the air here. He has nothing. There's nothing he can do to break these two up here. No, Eric trying to get the upper hand here. Bobby blocks him here. Wait a second. Oh, off the ring apron.
Oh,
wait a second.
The ring apron. Looking for this table. Oh.
Spine first. Letting Bobby Mitchell know how they feel about this flying side. Oh, he just kicked him right in the stomach.
And they're giving it to Bobby.
Oh, a neck breaker here. He's continuing the assault. The referee again has lost total control of this. Oh, another Inzane there to the side of the head. He's looking to take a long time off of Eric Silva's career at this point. Oh, not even running him up.
Looking at this point, I mean, like, is this even a fight? Is Bobby already the winner of this? I mean, Eric he's almost out of it.
Is he another neck breaker? Oh, he's just repeated shots here on the outside of the ring.
I mean, it's one of those things. I commend the ref. I don't know if RPJ talks to the ref or whatever, but I guess he knew that there had to be a winner in this match.
Well, you know, with an announcement like that, RPJ wants one of those two titles, you know, on the line at Money in the Bank, and he's, you know, by hell or high water, he wants to know. Oh my God, Bobby Mitchell's coming over here for our announce table now. Eric Silva's back up to his feet here, but Bobby Mitchell has completely deconstructed our table in front of us. And I appreciate Eric Silva. I appreciate his tenacity, his heart, his will to fight. But he needs to get this into the ring. There is no need to continue playing into this. That Bobby Mitchell obviously has something heinous in mind here. Oh, connects with a spinning heel kick again right to the temple.
Yeah, Eric just needs to take this to the ring. He needs to get out of this game plan that Bobby's in.
He's feeding right into the cross-country king here. Oh, right off the table, an exposed table now.
Oh.
At a certain point here, I mean, you have to think, even if you win this match, if you go into that Money in the Bank championship match, especially a hardcore rules setting versus Walter Scott, at less than 100%, then are you really winning?
I mean, you gotta look at it like this, though. Will Walter go into that match at 110%?
You know, we've seen it before. If it's Matt Black is going to look for these weaknesses. He's going to look for these injuries. This is just not boding well for Eric Silva here at all. This is looking very much like it's all Bobby Mitchell. Oh my gosh, throwing him on his head again.
I mean, these are
Bobby just kicking him off now with his shots. So trying to turn things around. Oh, Bobby, no, right back with his elbows. He's already done enough damage to the head. Pump handles him here. Oh, another gut buster.
I'll say straight to the knee again. Just more damage being done to the midsection and the head of Bobby. Or of Eric, sorry.
Oh no! Oh, cross country kick connects. Oh,
Cole, count it with me. Cole, that's one.
That might be it. Eric Silva is out. Oh, he is out cold here. Oh, Bobby's not done with him yet.
Cole, how can you tell? Like, how is Eric even gonna win now at this point? What does he have to do now?
He has to survive, first of all. Oh, he's just trying to fight back here. Bobby pointing that finger gun right in his face. Oh my God, no way. Oh no, oh no. What does he have in mind here? Kick to the midsection right here on the announce table. No! Oh!
The brain buster.
No, this is over with. We need to get some help out here for Eric Silva.
And that brain buster, it's normally the signal to the deranged side of Bobby Mitchell.
Eric Silva's not even moving here. Right in front of us. Kind of up to his hands and knees here. I don't think he has any idea where he's at.
I think that's just a reactionary. Like, that's not him moving or doing anything.
Bobby's in the ring taunting him, telling him now to start the match. Oh, our ringside EMTs here trying to help Eric Silva backstage. He's refusing medical attention. This is bad today.
He's not gonna leave.
This is bad. This is really bad. We need to get some help for Eric Silva, and he's refusing any form of medical help here, any kind of medical treatment. He needs to be examined at least. There's no telling if he's have neck injuries. Oh, what? Bobby Mitchell's got a microphone now.
Oh, poor Eric Silva, he got his ass whooped again by the cross-country king.
Oh, boo-hoo, Eric, boo-hoo. What'd you think was gonna happen, huh? What'd you think was gonna happen? After what you did to me at NXT Takeover Prelude to Violence, when you put me through television, did you not expect me to retaliate? You're a bigger fool than I even thought you were, Eric. Always claiming that I never beat you. Bullshit. I beat you fair and square by escaping that cage, and you would have done the same, you hypocrite. But you know what? It doesn't matter now, because you're being carried to the back like a little dog with his tail tucked between its legs. Well, so, with that being said, I think it's fair to say that I've earned myself the #1 contender spot. That's right, ladies and gentlemen. The cross-country king is the #1 contender to either the NXT Championship or the NXT Hardcore Championship. And you know what? In the main event tonight, I don't care if it's the NXT Champion Matt Black or the Hardcore Champion Walter Scott. I do not care, because things are coming full circle for me at Money in the Bank 3. Because it is my destiny to become a champion in NXT. Because I am one of the best in this damn world. And I will prove it at Money in the Bank 3. Because I don't give a damn if it's either you, Walter Scott, or you, Matt Black. You and everyone else will hail to the...
Wait a second, Bobby Mitchell has been cut off here. What is going on here, Janae? He's declared himself the winner, but this match never began. Oh, no way.
Holy shit!
Eric Silva looks like he suffered some damage to the shoulder, to the elbow, maybe to the neck here. But he's on his way back down. I don't even know if he got examined backstage or not.
Oh, I'm sorry, I had to agree with Bobby Mitchell here. Eric left the arena.
Oh, look at this, he's back
Bobby
in.
Mitchell is the winner in my book.
Double leg, Bobby Mitchell. Center of the ring, finally in the center of the ring, these two.
It's more headshots to his head.
The fans exploding here at the sight of this. This rivalry is just beginning. It is far from finished between these two. So shot opened up Eric Silva. Oh, Bobby is just laying into him now in the corner.
Well, I guess we can officially say this match has started. They ring the bell.
Oh, Bobby gets hung up here in the turnbuckle. He got up before Eric can grab hold of him. Oh, he gets decks him there. I just want to point out again that this is not a steel cage match, obviously. We've already seen the links that Bobby Mitchell will go to without that stipulation here. Oh, you can see there, Eric Silva is not at full screen. Bobby was able to quickly reverse that belly to back suplex. He's going up a little hell to the king here for a finish this statement, and he drops the elbow.
Big elbow, that's it.
Ooh, is this enough to finish Eric Silva? No, he kicks out.
The links that Bobby went in that that cage match were such extremes.
Eric here trying to swing with that insecurity, misses, but he connects with a rolling elbow. We've seen Eric Silva go to extreme lengths in that match too, trying to go to the top of the cage not once but twice. He put his entire career on the line with that first crossbody, nearly 12 feet in the air off the steel cage. And look at this, oh, just holding on, using the knee as a weapon here in the midsection of Bobby Mitchell.
Eric made that one mistake and Bobby capitalized on it. Or are we going to see that here tonight?
No! Eric Silva with a moonsault here. The athleticism, despite the injuries that he's fighting through here. Going up here, he's got him up on the shoulders. Is this going to put him? Oh! Connects the detonation kick there. Bobby's trying to get out of the way. Our table is still in shambles thanks to this man. Oh, look at this. He's taunting Eric Silva. Eric building up some momentum and takes him out.
Just hurling his body like he got shot out of a crossbow at him.
It's almost as if these two, they're still reeling from the effects of that cage match. Bobby thought maybe he was safe there, trying to get as far away from the ring as he could. Didn't realize that Eric could clear the ropes and cover that much distance. Oh, it just gets dropped. That was hurt.
Cole, I would still like to go with the fact that I'm actually on Team Bobby this time, and the fact that Eric had to get catered away. I still say that Bobby is the winner of this match so far.
Bobby already has the 1-0 against Eric Silva. Eric Silva has the most to lose here. He has to win this uphill battle, and Bobby Mitchell has already created a deficit for him here tonight. Oh!
I don't know where Eric is getting this from. He is a house of fire right now.
He's continuing to talk trash, and Eric Silva again up and over the ropes. Oh!
He is not letting up.
They're fighting up the
Bobby
ramp
cannot
here.
go anywhere.
Silva here. Oh no! The barricade. The barricade. Oh!
Oh! Leg sweep into the barricade.
That's a
nowhere's left to go for Bobby.
That is a junction between two adjacent barricades. They're reinforcing them, and they did not move, but Bobby Mitchell did. Eric Silva here up to the apron. Now Bobby Mitchell starting to slow down this burst of offense. Eric Silva connects the forearm again.
And going for the pin. This might be it.
It's enough here. Oh, Bobby kicking out. Eric Silva having a debate here with the official. Eric needs to get his head out of the official's face here, though. He can't win a debate here. That was a 2 count. And oh, there's a clothesline from Bobby Mitchell. Capitalizes immediately.
I'm saying it was a hard clothesline.
Eric Silva is on borrowed time right now at this point. He is fighting against an hourglass that is draining quickly here. And oh, Bobby connecting combination. We've seen this many a times already. Oh, another drop kick. Another drop kick.
There's kicked.
Oh, and another neck breaker. Adding more damage to the head, the neck of Eric Silva, who has already been put through hell here tonight.
I'll say, don't let that burst of offense from Eric Silva confuse you. Bobby has had control on this the whole night.
Oh, wait a second, counter. Oh, it's clothesline of his own. He's going for that tire driver. So look at this, Silva fighting back again here. Back in a minute. Wait, that's a big clothesline from Eric Silva. Oh, what is he?
He's looking for something.
Full head of steam here, and he corkscrews over the top rope.
Jesus Christ, man. Eric, in this past maybe 2 minutes, has flowed the most I think I've ever seen any superstar wrestler that we have on NXT. He's picking up the frequent flyers pretty easily here tonight.
Eric Silva will not be denied. This is exactly what his tweet was talking about. This is his uprising here. He said, "You have not seen the best of me yet." He is out to shut the mouth of Bobby Mitchell one way or another here tonight. Top rope here. Perched it.
Oh! Looking for that outlaw stomp, but he got him in.
I think Bobby just needed to position himself just enough out of reach with that crossbody. Hit the bullseye. Now he's looking for a neck breaker of his own. Oh!
Oh, turnabout's fair play. You throw a neck breaker, I'll throw one back.
He might be thinking the revolver targeting the head like that. Up the middle rope here. And, oh, big leg Larry. That was a quarter of the way across the ring.
Like I said, Eric Silva, he's picking up the frequent flyer miles here tonight.
And more offense here, this rapid fire offense. Forearms, and then a Dick Nicholas-like sling blade there. Channeling a former NXT champion. Frog splash here off the top springboard into the cover. Oh, only a one count. Bobby Mitchell. Oh, look at this. He's getting fired up right back to his feet. Oh.
It turns around with that spinning back fist. Oh, this forearm, just a combination shot going.
The referee needs to do something here. These unanswered strikes. Eric Silva could be in trouble. Oh my God.
Oh, there it is.
This could be the end of the match.
Oh! And Bobby Mitchell, just a straight head kick right after the ref checks him and Eric waves him off. Like you said, Cole, it might need to be answered. The ref may just have to stop it just to get this over with. Bobby's taking Eric to the top rope, Cole. Oh! Eric holds on. Big time elbow, almost to the face. Eric still with a nasty neck breaker.
And then just chopping Bobby Mitchell down as well. Oh! Forearm there. Wait a second. Got him up again here. Oh, and a gut check this time. Was Eric just begging him to get back up here.
We talked about Dallas Chandler and Mason Kronik blasting back at each other. These two are just throwing everything once again like they did at Takeover.
It's going to be here. Oh, another gut buster right back at him here. Wasn't matching one another's offense at this point. Bobby going up. And just taking his time again on the top rope here. Oh, looking for another one of these big elbow drops, signaling it. Oh, and Eric Silva gets out of the way. Oh. Rocking him here. Oh, turning him around. What's Eric Silva? Oh, right to the lower back. Silva.
Oh, he's taking him up. Oh, this can't be good, Cole.
He's perched on the top rope in a precarious position here. Inverted superplex connects.
When's the last time you've seen an inverted superplex?
Oh, wait a second here. Oh, you can't be serious. Okay, Bobby.
He's a long way out.
He rolled over. Oh, he knew what he did. He rolled right out of position. He might have taken that to the back of the head if he hadn't moved, and he avoided it just by maybe an inch. Here again.
Ring awareness of Bobby Mitchell. Cole, it's hard to say. This might be Bobby's night again.
Well, it appears that he has an answer for everything that Eric Silva has tried to rally with here thus far. Eric Silva here. Wait a second. Oh, code breaker. Code breaker.
2 knees, 1 face. Bobby's lost.
See Eric Silva wincing here. Wait, he's going for the revolver. He's going for the oh, Bobby counters it. And, oh, right to that damaged shoulder again. Again, Eric Silva is fighting an uphill battle. He was fighting with all the weight on him. Fighting on borrowed time, it seems like, and Bobby throws him to the outside.
Oh, Bobby tossed him out, but he is hitting that back rope. He is getting ready for it.
So Bobby's looking for something here. Wait a second. Bobby Mitchell. Here we go. Bobby to the ropes. Oh, suicide dive connects.
He made that gunpoint taunt earlier, but right just then he shot himself out like a bullet.
He might have damaged himself as well. He was slow to get up, but Eric Silva is out here. And then look at this. Not wasting any time now, getting him right back in the ring. He wants to finish him here.
He needs to go for the pin.
Oh, he's got the leg hook here. 1, 2. Is this enough to finish Eric Silva? Oh, he kicks out.
The tenacity of Eric Silva here. He knows what is on the line. He truly wants that title shot.
Now, Bobby Mitchell is going to have to put him 12 feet under, not 6 feet under, 12 feet under. He's going to bury him deep here. He wants to get into that Money in the Bank championship match. Oh, he's going to might try to snap his arm, clear out a socket here with this. Oh, the arm breaker.
Oh, is he looking for that other cross crunchy crate? Can we see number 2?
He's looking for, another brain buster. Silva countering the brain buster. Wait a second. Michinoku driver. He's not done. Picking up Bobby, excuse me, and Shining Wizard. Bobby is out.
There it is.
30 seconds.
He's hit the whip.
Bobby's in a bad spot here. He tried to roll. He tried to roll against it, and he connects with it this time.
He capitalized. Can Eric Silva finally do it?
He hit him flush. And look at this, the positioning of Eric Silva in between the ropes here. Hooking the leg. 2.
Middle.
Oh, and he beat him.
Oh. Eric Silva has now even the score. It is Bobby 1. Eric 1. But the biggest thing now is Eric's 1 might be bigger. Now, at Money in the Bank, he will challenge for either the NXT Championship or the Hardcore title, depending on who wins the next match.
You can't take anything away from Bobby Mitchell here tonight. It was an underhanded scheme, but he executed it to near perfection here. He tried to remove Eric Silva from the playing field before the first pitch was even thrown out. This rivalry has been taken to new heights here. Listen to this, the fans. Again, we've heard this chant more than once here tonight. You deserve it. I believe so. Eric Silva has earned this championship match one way or another. Just a breakout performance here for Eric Silva.
I don't even know if we can call it breakout performances anymore. These two, I feel have already broken the ceiling, and they just keep on actually just, they're like in a skyscraper, just breaking each tier of that roof.
And RPJ coming out here to congratulate Eric Silva as well. Oh, wait a second. What is he doing here? You gotta be kidding me. The NXT champion's not seriously coming down here to congratulate Eric Silva.
I mean, he could be. Why are you always downplaying the guy?
He downplays himself. He downplayed himself from the moment he became champion and made a mockery of what Dick Nicholas had built up to WrestleMania 2. These two have unfinished business. Look, Eric Silva's not even giving him a chance to say a word to him here.
You don't see a microphone, do you? Well, old raging redneck don't need a damn microphone to tell you. For those of you that don't know about GSF, Old Raging Redneck is inviting you to get the F in right now. If not, you can get your ass left behind.
Live now or walk away back to the wall cause you're so afraid. Die a little more each day. Oh, you're gonna get burned, knocked down for the count. You better dig deep for another round. Don't let it end this way. I wanna know now. Yeah, I wanna know now. I wanna know now. You gotta get into it.
Come on, ladies and gentlemen, let's give another round of applause for Eric Silva. You see, he's finally overcame the obstacle, finally overcame his nemesis and beaten his rival. But no one cares, Eric. No one really cares. Because you see, you're still just a B player. You are still in the Pee-wee leagues here in NXT. Irrelevant. So I had to come out here and put a stop to this depressing moment and bring NXT back to elite status and take back my ring. And let's talk about why tonight is even more special than you winning. You see, tonight we finally get to put an end to all the rumors. We get to put an end to the debate. We get to settle who is the best in NXT here tonight. Walter, you claim this is the house that you built. You claim that this is your NXT. But Walter, I burned your house to the fucking ground and built a monument to myself in its place. Because it wasn't you, Walter. It was me. I took NXT from being considered a developmental brand and made it the brand in ECW. And don't get me wrong, Walter. You think that this is about winning this match and going into Money in the Bank? Because I know you think that it's going to be something special to be the only NXT participant in Money in the Bank. What a great privilege. But the fact is, I don't need Money in the Bank. You see, the only reason I care about this match is to finally put an end to your stupid claim. Because I'll tell you what, Walter, if I win, I'll give you that spot in Money in the Bank. Because I don't need to go after any other title. Because you see, I am the most important and most relevant champion in NXT. Because go ahead, name someone more important than me. I'll wait. And see, you can't. Because the only thing that people care about is this NXT Championship. And let's not forget why I am the elite one. Because I'm just that damn good.
Finally, Walter Scott has come to silence it. Like, come on, Nick. This complete debauchery in the ring here.
Come on. We found out the reason why he came down. It's his ring. He had to get the B players out so we could get to the A part of the show.
Well, if he's not careful here tonight, he might be eating a great Scott elbow, and he might be defending his title against alleged B player here, who I believe had Matt Black's number in their first meeting back on the SmackDown before Takeover. Eric Silva, if Bobby Mitchell had never intervened in that match, interfered in that match, Eric Silva could have had the championship.
Well, let's get to the point you just stated, that he has to defend his title. He already wants to defend the title. He doesn't want to be a part of that Money in the Bank match. Like, he said, Matt Black is the most relevant champion in ECW, in all of ECW.
Well, that's great. If that's how he feels, then you know what? We can wait for the bell to ring, shake Walter Scott's hand like he should have done backstage, and gracefully take a great Scott elbow to the face like he deserves.
See, that's not how it's still. We still have to settle whose show this really is.
Well, I think, judging by the ovation from the last match, the fans may have already made up their mind on what match they want to see for the championship at Money in the Bank. And judging by this man's reaction here again for the second time, mind you, I think the fans are firmly behind Walter Scott.
That's fine. Those fans can be all behind you, but those fans can't beat your opponent. Oh, Cole. It's so good. Walter falls into the mind games over and over. Oh. Look at this. Cole, look at this cheap shots. And this is the guy that you say is an upstanding citizen. Did Walter try to just check on him? Walter missed there. And the champion fires off the next forearm combination.
Walter here coming right back. This match is already broken down. Walter wanted that handshake. He gave Matt Black an opportunity, and Matt Black now paying the price for avoiding a simple handshake here. Oh, but firing back again.
Come on, Cole. You gotta love that. The mind games that was in there. Matt Black comes out that acting like he's gonna shake Walter's hand, just to kind of maybe throw that. Maybe it will shake his hand, and Walter falls for it.
I think Walter knew better here. You obviously see that it wasn't quite the same thing that we seen back at Payback when he did that to Anthony Adams. Walter Scott had an answer for it, but of course Matt Black was gonna pretend like he was hurt. Oh. Thought he had Walter there with that neck breaker, and he ended up taking one of his own.
I said change momentum there real fast.
These two matching one another. Strike for strike here. This is Walter. Little rope springboard onto an uppercut.
We've often talked about that these two are very equally matched in their sheer just talent in the ring.
Walter Scott made the point earlier about history. You almost have to wonder what NXT would look like if Matt Black had debuted on the same night as Walter Scott. Knowing Matt Black came into the picture a little bit later and had a meteoric rise in showing up later. But, you know, you got to think these two would have met much sooner if the cards had played out differently. Matt Black here. Oh! And there's a neck break.
Well, that combination E-strike neck breaker starting to become just a signature move. Oh!
And a springboard of his own here.
But you have to wonder if he takes that springboard and just does what he did to Anthony Adams and it just snaps off.
Walter Scott has to be very careful to avoid the last rights as Matt Black has to be careful to avoid the Great Scott elbow. It has become a very lethal finishing move in almost every angle you can imagine.
I was about to say, at TakeOver, we've seen that both of them can hit their moves. Their signature moves out of the nowheres.
And literally almost
every possible way.
A blink of an eye almost. Look at this. Matt Black almost telepathically picking up on the cue there, going to work on the arm now. You gotta think that you can't throw a forearm with full force if your arm is damaged. Oh.
Absolutely not. He's gonna have to just start picking apart shoulder joints and elbow joints.
Matt Black across.
The guy he was looking for a big boot. Just catches another forearm combination. Oh, a short running knee. Walter with almost a last-ditch effort to get that shoulder up.
See there again on the replay. It looks like that short knee from Matt Black might have busted Walter Scott open. Matt's up on the middle rope now. Oh, connects with a senton. It's a swanton bomb here.
Go ahead, Cole. You can say it. She's the judge there.
Maybe so. He didn't hook the leg. I was waiting for the pinfall. Walter Scott, though, right back at him. Goes underneath here. Oh, back body drops him. Kicks him right in the back. But Walter here. Pump handle. Oh, into a neck breaker.
He's going ahead and opening up those neck muscles.
Zone. These two just matching each other here, it looks like. Forearms and forearms. Get Matt Black over another counter. A forearm of his own. Walter in. Crescent kick gets avoided. Walter Scott with a powerful Uranagi. With a lot out of him.
Just emphatically putting on a statement with that one.
Still, despite the power, it was only a 1 count, believe it or not.
That's that resilience of Matt Black that we have seen and we've come to expect now.
Kind of measure in here, look for something big. Oh, what a chop! Echo in there.
Walter hits him with a huge stiff chop.
You hear the sizzle on that one. The fans here all coming to their feet. Walter, we've seen him do this before. Look at the fireman's carry. Bad plays from Matt Black here. Oh, wait a second. Matt Black. Oh, wait, he's on the ropes. He's on the ropes. Oh, my God. Oh!
Cole with the escape.
A beautiful Hurricane Ball is setting up for a shooting star press. Matt striking first here with signature offense.
I'll say it's been since a while since we've seen that shooting star press.
Walter Scott able to get a shoulder up here. Matt Black is beside himself. Let's see this one more time. Look at this escape here from the NXT champion, showing Walter Scott just what he's made of here. The balance on that top rope into a Frankensteiner. You can hear the fans here behind us just echoing these NXT chants. Matt Black, 2 big moves back to back here.
I'm amazed that Walter even knew where he was after that hurricane with that shooting star.
Oh, and look at this. The uppercuts.
Oh, you can tell he's visibly like, he's through with Walter Scott now.
Oh, I've never seen this from him before. I've seen him go to this place in his mind, kicks to the face. Walter, the counter. Corner here, Walter lining him up. Oh, what a leaping shot there. Matt Black's rocked from that. It's going to be Walter Scott. Oh!
Straight drop to the back of the head.
Walter answering right back. Not backing down here for the moment. Just on that leg a little bit. Oh! And that combination of strikes again from Matt Black.
This combination, he is finding complete home with those.
Oh, looking for the back break here. Walter Scott's got an answer for it though. Elbows. Oh, back kick again. He continues to find a home for that soul kick, and there's a big boot in the corner.
And that may have gotten Matt busted open.
Oh, look at this. The isolated in the arm here, going for a cross arm bar. Walter Scott does have a submission background as well. He knows how to finish with the submission. He's finished Bobby Mitchell with a submission in the past. Look at this. Matt Black will finding a way to escape out. Getting free there. Walter Scott is a mess. Repeated shots to the face. Oh, Matt chopped out his own. And the Hardcore Champion up with that same turnbuckle here.
Apparently he's going up too now.
Oh, wait, Walter reverses that, shoving him down. Oh, he landed on his knee. Oh no. The legs, look at the impact of the knees driven into the canvas.
I say there it is. There's that champion instinct. You spot an opening, you go right after it.
Walter here, all business right now. Oh, and he goes right back to the leg again. Oh! Taking away some of Matt Black's best weapons here. He cannot connect with those springboard, those diving maneuvers. And then, oh, look at this. Oh, Walter Scott with this vintage move. We haven't seen this hold from him in a while, but Matt Black finds a way out of it.
I'll say he found a way out of it quickly. He knew the damage that was being done.
Yeah, we haven't seen Walter use that stretch in a while, but he's finished opponents with it before. Matt Black not being one of them. Wait a second. Counter. Matt Black was looking for a neck breaker into a Northern Lights though from Walter Scott.
That's it. A surprise Northern Lights.
Oh, Matt Black chopped it down. Standing with a drop kick there. What's this gonna be? Oh, took a little back break. NXT champion.
Let's see. Walter is on a full range of momentum right now.
Oh, Matt Black with a combination. Oh, here by Walter. Oh, midsection. Wait a second. Off the ropes. God, next. Matt Black all the way up. Johnny Walter Scott hitting the ropes with full momentum ahead.
Going. Oh, this has just been a complete night of back and forth action.
There's the non-stop action. Wait a second. Clobbers him with that. Wait a second. Walter Scott, look at this, just not slowing down at all here. in this main event. These are why these two men are in the main event. Springboard DDT on the floor.
Oh, Cole, this is not a hardcore match. He needs to get this back in the ring.
There you go. You get your answer right there. He knows that he has to beat Matt Black one-on-one, and he wants to prove that he's better than Matt Black here. Wait, Matt, counter, Hurricane Run. Oh my God.
This action just does not stop. We don't get a breather at all.
In the corner, oh, Matt elbow, and there's an insecurity, and down goes Walter Scott.
We talked about that chop echoing. That kick just echoed.
Oh, look at this. There's the flatliner to the Koji clutch. Oh, Walter Scott here. The blood just pouring.
Look at his face.
Oh. This is unreal. These two going back and forth, trading punches and elbows now.
Oh, just punches his forearms.
I mean, Matt Black is going to open up in some way as well. Oh, more kicks from Walter Scott. Oh, dead.
Cole, it was that like a Yakuza type kick, that front kick in the turnbuckle that opened up Matt Black.
It must have been. Matt is reeling here at this point. Walter, look at this. Come to prove who he is. Oh! In the forearm. The diving. Oh, and that one might have hurt Matt Black. He's calling for the referee to come check on him, and Walter Scott, abiding by the referee's commands, backing away. What is this? He's going to pick him up, though. Matt, with all these, he's playing possum. Playing possum with the hardcore champion here. Roll on.
The mind games. It's it. That's it, Cole.
Oh.
That's it.
Just when it looked like he had Walter Scott's number, Walter kicks out at 2.5. Second, Matt Black from the ring apron, and he's going to twist with this one. Aerial
it's like added more momentum with that spin.
This might be it here. Trying to put Walter Scott away a second. Tie beer. No, he kicks out again. Matt Black cannot believe it.
I can't believe it, Cole.
Oh, wait, no.
Shooting star presses. Shades, a little, I guess, shades back to payback, if you will.
Out of it now, the ring to the eyes, some of the blood in the eye, it's hard to see. Oh, man, not this. Oh,
Cole, that neck breaker is normally the prelude to the shooting star.
Walter's getting up there. Matt Black is taking his time. Walter's up here. Oh! Wait a second.
He caught him.
Oh, he caught him flush with that. Oh no, he's going for it again. Going for it. He couldn't find a home for it the first time, but he's got all of it this time. Oh, he's not done. He's not done with him here. Springboard. No, Walter Scott rallying here right after that barrage of numbers right back to Matt Black here. Oh, there's the wheel. Yes.
Oh, that can't be it. It can't be it.
Following the rolling hills, the rolling senton from the middle right. That's where he do this with a huge offensive combination here. And Matt Black somehow kicks out. I'm Eric Silva. I don't know which of these guys that I want to fight because this rate, I don't even know how you can beat one of these two.
These two, they're proven why they are the champions on NXT. Why they are the guys that everyone is gunning for.
Matt Black fighting off of that one here. Back and forth again here in the corner. It's like the later the match goes, they just continue to go back and forth here.
These fans are just getting treated to one hell of a show here tonight, and we are ending on a huge note here with this match.
Oh, Matt's shooting him off. Oh, caught him with the back break. Oh, and a neck breaker again. second. Oh, another reverse DDT.
I'll say we're 2 for 2 on springboards with both Walter and Matt.
There's more striking offense from both men.
He might be trying to take it out and go for the move that Walter took earlier. Oh no!
Caught him with a standing Hurricanrana. Look at this, just
he caught it with the
raising the bar back and forth. Oh, there's a big forearm right back at the hardcore champion. Wait a second. Black going all the way across the other side of the turnbuckle now here. Other side of the ring. Taking his time. And corkscrew moonsault. What the heck is this? Into the cover. 2. Is this? No.
You talked about raising the bar. And a short standing shooting star press.
Taking here to the outside springboard knee to the face. Oh, caught him flush. He's not done here. He's just putting on a show at this point.
He just hit everything.
Now he's saying this is enough here. Calling for the end. Maybe he's looking for something. What is this? Oh, spiral tap connects.
The spiral tap. We've seen the corkscrew and the spiral tap.
Just dizzy, just watching
everything.
Black connect with these big moves. Oh. Black was looking at a drop there, but Walter Scott connected the kick. Phasing him. Oh. It's over. Oh. And a belly back suplex.
We're getting a little technical here now.
This match has been very technical from the beginning. Walter off the ropes. What is this? No, just catches him with that forearm again.
It's like a little bit of a psych out there hitting the ropes. Just to stop him with a flush forearm.
Black turning around here.
Oh, just forearm shiver to the back.
Looking up top of that turnbuckle a second time now. He's breaking him all the way up. Oh, he just deposits him from the top rope.
Cole, that was dangerous. Walter landed on the back of his neck.
Showing he's very comfortable from the top rope here, over and over again. Oh, wait a second, that kick is stuck again. Oh, there's a counter right back to the hardcore champion. Matt Black here. Oh, he's looking for some kind of a full Nelson there. Face buster. Oh, back elbow there from Walter Scott.
Stiff back elbow.
He's powered out of it there, just walking with these shots again here.
He rocked Matt with that elbow.
Ropes into the drop kick.
Making sudden head snap back.
Walter's trying to take a deep breath here, but wait a second. He's got one more kick and it's a rocket kick.
Rocket kick. To the side of the cranium again.
Walter did. Oh, Black saw that drop kick coming this time. Oh, another chop in the corner. Oh no! All the damage has already been done using the top rope.
And let's not forget, Walter's face is already a bloody mess.
Oh, he really takes himself out, but nails Walter with that heel kick from the top.
Paul, the longer this keeps going, the more blood is running down Walter's face. And like you said, it's getting into those eyes.
I think that coupled with the sweat, this is nasty at this point. Oh, Walter fighting off another one of those modified backbreakers. Wait, this is what he was looking for a second ago. Oh, sit out face buster. Matt Black here.
He's going up again.
He's been successful here from the top so far. But wait a second, Walter's up. Oh no!
Cole, I don't even know what to say.
He went up one too many times, and the hardcore champion had an answer for it. He had one answer, and that's it.
Well, it's like Shane's takeover. What mistake?
Walter Scott. This is truly the house that Walter Scott built. He silences Matt Black with one shot.
Oh, I refuse to say that.
You saw it with your own eyes. Matt Black was too comfortable from the top rope. He went up one too many times. And there was a great shot waiting for him as it came down to the final one.
And guess what? We now have the first participant in the Money in the Bank match.
We absolutely do. Walter Scott representing NXT in his first Money in the Bank opportunity. But this is huge, folks. What a way to end the night here. Eric Silva, like everything's checked out backstage with the doctors. Got cleaned up. He's got a lot on his mind. Oh, look at this. Wait a second. We're going to see this at Money in the Bank 3, folks. It's a rematch, this time with the NXT title on the line.
Oh, and I don't think we're going to see any interference in that one.
Hopefully not. It's a rematch worth seeing, folks. That is all we have time for here, though, on this absolutely unforgettable episode of NXT. You'll have to join us later this week for SmackDown as we continue the final countdown to Extreme Rules 3, which is going to be something that you have to see live. I can't stress that enough. For Alec Tenay, this is Brian Cole. Thank you all for tuning in, and we'll see you next time for SmackDown here on the ECW Network.